Today I'm going to tell you how to identify and remove suckers on a tomato plant. So this tomato plant, I've potted it up into, I think this is a gallon-sized pot, and it's been growing really nicely. We've got some blossoms coming in. I'm planning this to be a house tomato. So right here is some blossoms, and we've got the different leaves coming up. We can identify our main stem right here, coming straight up, and then I can show you some suckers. Right here between this branch and the main stem, you can see right in the crevice there, a tiny shoot starting to come up. That is a sucker. And for a tomato plant to be strong and healthy and to have good production without putting all of its efforts into the plant itself, but into the fruit instead, it's best to remove the suckers. So this one is small enough right now that you can just go in and slide it off, and it pops right out. And now it's clear in there. So we can keep looking at our plant, and we can see right here, this is a blossom. Notice that it does not come out of the crook. It comes off of a branch, kind of an inch or two, depending on the variety of tomatoes, an inch or two from the crook, the crevice. Right here, we can identify another. It's very, very tiny little sucker, and we'll use our fingernail again to just slice that right off, and it's no effort at all. We've removed the sucker. Now, I never like to take the top sucker until I'm confident another branch is growing. Right now I am not confident, therefore I'm going to leave this one right here. You can see about an inch or so from the crevice, a branch is growing that has blossoms just barely beginning to start. Now we also can remove any diseased or damaged leaves, and this bottom leaf in particular has been struggling, so I'm going to go ahead and take it off. You want to completely discard those leaves. You don't want them close to your plants. You want to put them in your trash or burn them or get them far away from your garden. So I'm going to use clippers to remove that branch. I'm just going to go close but not quite to the growth stem and trim it off and discard it completely. And then that should help my tomato to be able to continue to grow healthy and strong. If I were transplanting this plant outside, I would bury more of the plant in the earth. At this point, if I were transplanting it today, I would I'd bury it to here, and I would also remove any blossoms. But like I said, this plant is going to be a house tomato plant, so I'm not doing that. I don't know how well you can see them, but if you can see these little hair-like structures along the stem, what's wonderful about tomato plants, and somewhat unique, not many other plants can do this, these are actually the beginnings of roots. And so if you bury the plant, it will grow a stronger plant because all of those little hairs turn into roots on a tomato plant. But today, for this plant, it is staying in the house, and therefore I'm not concerned with that. If I chose to add a little more dirt to my pot, it would be completely fine to cover up part of the tomato. Thank you.